Network Entertainment.
Let me ask you a security question. When was the last time you checked your online account na actually secure siya? Hindi yung balance ng bangko mo, hindi yung balance ng e-wallet mo, not your transaction, but your security. Alam mo, because here's what really worries me. What if, wag naman po sana mangyari, pagising mo sa umaga, pag open mo ng bank account mo, ng e-wallet mo, di ba, na online, and then all of a sudden, nawala ang pera mo. Ha? Not because na ginastos mo siya, not because ininvest mo siya, pero may nang scam at ninakaw ang laman ng pinaghirapan mo. I know this is an uncomfortable topic, but today we are going to learn the lesson in order for you to avoid one of the worst mistakes that you can make. Hi, I'm Chingitan and you're listening to Chink Positive Podcast, where I aim to equip you to become wealthy and debt-free, teaching you on how to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. Let's get into the episode. Welcome to Chink Positive Podcast. Today, I want this episode to feel less like a podcast and more like a conversation between cybersecurity expert. Hindi naman ako expert. Cybersecurity. At the same time, a person na talagang who works hard for your money. And because if you're listening right now, chances are ginagamit mo tong, gumagamit ka ng mga e-wallet, di ba? Like GCash, Maya, online banking, or some form of digital payment. And if you are that person, I think you have to finish this episode para matulungan kita paano ma-avoid ang mga scam. Pero I can tell you something. One of the biggest financial mistakes that people make is focusing only on earning money, investing their money, growing their money, but they forget to protect their money. Kaya kung gusto kong tanungin kita ngayon, one-on-one, again, kung mawala ang laman ng e-wallet, diba? Yung yung bank deposit mo, gaano kaya kasakit yun? Would it affect your life? Would it affect your savings, your family, your bills, your peace of mind? Because that's actually what scammers are targeting. Ito yung reality. No one is spared from being scammed, not even me. May confession ako. Kasi ako rin, kamuntikan na. Oo, pero yung YouTube account ko, na-hack. Oo. Na-hack siya, hindi dahil sa akin, dahil one of my managers pumunta ng isang web cafe, doon siya nag-access na hindi niya alam na may Trojan doon. Tapos yun, the rest is history. So grabe, let me tell you this. Yung nawala sa amin yung page namin with over, I think, 2 million subscribers na hijack. Iba na nag-upload. Grabe yung stress. Yung parang pinagpaguran mo over 15 years, bigla na lang nawalan, biglang ganun na lang. Buti na lang, the good news is na-recover namin. Diba? Pero it was almost 2 weeks of mga stress and pain. So ganun din, no? Meron din akong kakilala na sobrang talino naman. Pero nawalan siya ng pera. Paano siya naloko? Sinabi nga niya nung umpisa hindi mangyayari sa akin yan. Pero alam mo, most of the victims didn't wake up one day and decide to be careless. They were just caught out of guard. Like for example, may nag-message sa kanya na sinabi na yung na-violate or let's say nagkaroon ng illegal transaction ang credit card mo. Okay? Please check this, or if you do not check this, automatically matcha-charge sa'yo. Dahil busy ka lang, distracted ka, nag-alala ka, excited ka, natakot ka, anong nangyari? Sumunod ka na lang, nagbigay ka ng OTP, one-time password na hindi mo na mamalayan na nabudol ka na pala. And that is what happened exactly to one of my friends. Kaya nga ikaw, tatanungin kita, have you ever received a message that made your heart beat faster? Ako, nangyari na sa akin. O ng mga message, your account will be suspended. Or if not naman, claim your reward, verify right now, you receive your money, or get something for free. Or you want something. For a split second, mapapaniwala ka eh. Okay, normal lang yun. Because scammers are not trying to hack your phone. They're trying to hack your emotions. Ulitin ko, hindi naman yung phone ang hinahack yung pakiramdam mo. Ano yung pakiramdam mo? Fear, excitement, urgency. Tatlo yan. Nag-seminar mga yan. O sinasabi ng mga budol, kailangan takutin mo sila, kailangan maging excited sila, or number 3, kailangan may sense of urgency. And when emotions become strong, you know what will happen? Judgment becomes weak. Let me repeat. Pag mataas ang emotion mo, yung judgment mo mababa. So the next time, mga kaiponaryo, listening to this podcast, when you receive a message na nagpe-pressure, kailangan mo i-check, i-change ang password mo within 24 hours. Pag hindi mo magla-lock siya. Or let's say, mawawala yung pera mo. Di ba? Ay, nako. Yung may mga ganon, nako, nagmamadali. Nako, scam yan. Because legitimate companies will not, number one, inform you na kailangan mong gawin within a certain period of time. Number two, they will not give you a link. Number three, they will ask you to call their office. Kaya nga, scammers want you emotional. So if there's only one rule that I can give you that might save you a lot of money someday. Ready? Ready ka na ba? Ito yung one rule na kailangan na wag mong gagawin. Magbigay ka ng OTP. Never. I don't mind who's asking. Sabihin na taga-bangko kami, official kami. I don't care how convincing they are over the phone. Never, ever, ever give them your OTP. May nag-message sa'yo, ano yung 3-digit number or 4-digit number na nasend ng company? Be-verify lang natin. Wag na wag nyo ibibigay. Think about it this way. Kung may kumatok sa bahay nyo, and then sabi, uy, nakalock yung bahay mo, pwede mong ba pahiram ng susi para makapasok ako? Bibigay mo ba? Of course not. Di ba? Then why will you give them your digital key, your OTP, your one-time password? It's access, it's permission, it's trust. And once you give it away, goodbye. At pagka ikaw ay nagbigay willingly dahil nabudol ka, mahirap na i-claim yan sa mga bangko or let's say sa e-wallet. And again, why would a legitimate company need something that they already generated? Doesn't make sense. So, let's do a quick check-in. Okay? Number one, nape-pressure ka ba? Pag nape-pressure ka, mali. Diba? Number two, kinukulit ka ba? Diba? Pag kinukulit ka, mali. Number three, may deadline ba? Kung may deadline, mali. So ngayon, in order for us to protect ourselves, ang encouragement ko sa inyo, revisit natin yung passwords nyo. Sana wag naman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Diba? So kailangan po, check natin na kailangan may alphanumeric, may numbers, diba? Para at least. And then number two, do you use the same pin everywhere? Baka yung pin mo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sa lahat. Diba? Napakadali naman tandaan. Or do you click suspicious link? Always remember, never ever click a link via cell phone or via email. Number three, do you still have all accounts connected to your phone number? Kung meron, tanggalin nyo na. So, see if this is about again technology. It's about habits. Yung habits na kailangan, check mo kung nakalock ba ang pintuan ng bahay nyo, kung nakalock ba yung sasakyan, di ba? Check nyo rin kung nakalock ang email nyo, ang inyong e-wallet, di ba? Because you are protecting your digital money with the same level and care just like you're protecting your your possession. Alam mo, kasi ang mundo ay nagbago na. Yung phone, hindi na phone. Yung phone na wallet mo, yung phone na bangko mo, yung phone na financial life mo. So it's very important for you to really learn how to protect. As I mentioned always in my CHIP method, diba? Create money, handle money, invest money, and protect your hard-earned money. Before we end, I just want to leave you a simple challenge. After this episode, can you do me a favor? Spend at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes lang. Just review number one, your passwords. Check your app settings. Kung secure ba siya o hindi. Kung may suspicious messages pa, tanggalin nyo. Tapos kung hindi, mag two-factor authentication kayo. Hindi lang dapat SMS, pati email, or hindi lang cellphone number, di ba? Kailangan two-factor para may 2 steps. And do one more thing. Call someone you love, maybe your parents, your spouse, maybe a sibling, and remind them never to share their OTP. And if you find this podcast na beneficial to you, na enlighten ka, di ba? Do yourself a favor and your loved ones a favor if you love them. Share this podcast episode and ask them to listen from start to finish so that they can be protected from their hard-earned money to be scammed. So take care of your money, take care of yourself, and as always, stay alert, stay wise, and stay think positive.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.